What's going on, fam? It's your sister Michelle here, doing another quick video real quick. I've dropped several today because I've been missing, so I gotta come with the pain, okay? I love you so much. I'm wishing you nothing but love and light on your beautiful, beautiful journey. My earrings are sparkling, shining bright like a diamond, just like you are. Yes, you are. You're diamonds. Trust me. You're diamonds, and I believe that, and I'm wishing you nothing but love and light on your beautiful, beautiful journey. You're my family. I support you, I believe in you, and I know what you're capable of doing and where you can go with this journey. If I done it, you can do it. That's what it's about anyway, and I love y'all so much. I hope you're doing really, really well, and I hope you're having a beautiful day, a beautiful week, and definitely coming up a beautiful weekend. Now, how I feel about it. But anyway, this video right here is about narcissistic people and why... No, I take that back. Let me back up a little bit. The narcissist that we have dealt with. And when it comes to the reality. Now, this is going to be something that some people might not want to hear. And maybe some want to hear. But we definitely all need to hear. Okay? Regardless of how you take it. Sister's going to keep it real. The narcissistic Hoover and why we all low-key or even high-key, especially in the beginning of the situation, we long for the Hoover. Now, there are going to be some people that say, I don't care. I don't give them to don't Hoover me. And that's great. If that's how you feel, I get it. But for the most part, I have noticed in other people's journey, including my own, the one thing I wanted the most in the beginning, because I didn't know no better. When you know better, you do better. And it takes time. It takes time. So don't knock yourself upside the head trying to say, oh, I shouldn't have done this and that. There is no right and wrong way when you're going through this journey. Everybody's process is different. You're going to do different things that another person won't do, and this one and this one. And you might feel this way and this way. Because every one of us individually are different. And we all seek some kind of validation from ourselves, the narcissist. You know, we can talk about that all day. Because all of us are different. But the one thing we have in common, we've been through this shit together. So there's no right and no wrong way to look or approach however you deal with it. And don't you let nobody tell you that you're wrong. That's very important before I go further. Whatever you're going through with a narcissist and you experience with them, whatever journey that you are on, and whatever it takes for you to do it, you do it. Don't let anybody, I mean not one person on this earth, tell you that how you feel and what you expect from your journey or what you should and shouldn't do from journey, that's irrelevant. Everybody's different. You got to do what you got to do. But the one thing I want you to understand, we all have in common, you didn't deserve it and you're fucking amazing. Now that part is universal. But the rest, it is what it is. But anyway, back to topic. You know, I love you. Sister got you. Being in a position, which I was in, and I'm sure so many have been. If you haven't been there, I understand it. Of wanting the Hoover. Now, we talk about the narcissist will Hoover you, because they always do in some kind of capacity most of the time. Or if they're not Hoovering you, you can't understand it. But the bottom line is not about them at this point. It's about us. That most of us, maybe I'm just telling you my tea. When you go through this, especially in the beginning of the situation, and you go through all this, and your mind's discombobulated, and you've been through all this, like I said in the other video, you've done so much, the Hoover becomes gratification for you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Because I thought the Hoover, and I'm speaking for myself, and if you can relate, I thought by him hoovering me would give me gratification that he messed up. When you don't know no better. The Hoover is coming in to kind of make you feel that after all of that, like I said in my other video, right? That you're worth all that. So we're gonna go past that situation right now. But what I'm trying to tell you is it's perfectly normal if you're looking for the Hoover and it hasn't came yet and you're still anticipating it. Or you still want it. I sure did. Probably within the first year, I would say, fam, right? I was just waiting for the Hoover. Now, trust me, he did little Hoovers here and there, but I was waiting for the big Hoover, like, you know. It didn't come like that for me. But some people get the big shebang, I'm coming back and all that, and sometimes people take them back. We're not talking about that. But the bottom line is this. When you're anticipating a Hoover and you're wanting it and you feel guilty, and a lot of times we don't tell nobody that. We're on the, well, for me, you're telling everybody, I don't care, I don't give them, they'll never talk to me again, especially in the beginning stages. But in the back of our minds, let's be real, we're hoping they will Hoover. We're hoping they'll Hoover back because of what they've done and the position they left us in. We're hoping that the Hoover will come back and make us feel some kind of way. Because let me tell you something. Listen to me. When you're in this kind of relationship, unfortunately, because they programmed you to think that, and your mind and your spirit is so, mixed up, you become to have a sense of the person that broke me can fix me. Now, you've heard that all the time. You know that's not true. That's not true in any relationship, but in a narcissistic relationship, the bond of that is so much deeper than just a normal relationship. So a lot of people don't understand it. It doesn't matter what they don't understand. We understand, right? So from a person who's been there, let me tell you something. The Hoover that you're waiting on, the validation that you're waiting on, the Hoover that you're hoping is going to be the ultimate eye-opener for them, you're waiting in vain. Because guess what? They might just do that. They might Hoover you and everything else, but then I come back with good intentions. They're not going to change. Same old stuff I'm talking about all the time. You get it. But we're talking about the mindset of us and realizing that we don't even want that back. Does that make sense? Like when I used to want the Hoover, I knew what this person was about. I didn't want the trauma and his bullshit. Hell, I can halfway stand being in the same room with the bastard. But I needed that validation in so many ways. I felt that I needed that validation of him hoovering me in the beginning to make me feel that everything that I had done, I was right for. Like I told you in my other video, that is never the case. So we start looking for that kind of Hoover. It's not, trust me when I tell you, it ain't even about the narcissist at this point. We're not waiting for the Hoover for them. It's for us. And that's what I'm trying to touch on. We don't want that Hoover because necessarily we want them back, or maybe we do want them back, right? Happens. But the Hoover really is about that onset of insecurity they embedded in you. Because see, why would you want somebody to come back around you that has shown you time and time again, they don't value you? Why would you want that? It's human psychological shit. Because the narcissist is telling you, without you even knowing, like I said, I'm the person that has broke you. Now you're going to need something like me to make you feel whole again. It's that non-ending treadmill. You'll get a little bit that take a back. It will never stop. You got to get off the treadmill and walk down the street. Right? Because at the end of the day, yeah, we blame the narcissist for all that. And they are to blame. No good for nothing asses. But we get caught up because of the abuse. And I want you to focus on that. Listen to me, fam. The Hoover is not even most of the time about wanting them back necessarily. You know what they're about. You know who they are. You know they're not going to change. They don't show you over and over and again. You even most of the time have more peace with them being gone. It's because they have psychologically and everything beat you down so much that you need to feel that need to say, the one that broke me is now coming back to heal me in some kind of capacity. Does it make sense? But don't fall for the trap, because even if you do that and you let the Hoover happen, and it happens for a day or a week or maybe months, the biggest thing that we don't understand, fam, bump the narcissist. We don't understand that. We allow that to come back into our space. We're starting from scratch all over again. And this time it's even worse when you get out of it. Because now you have the guilt of what you've already been through, but now you have the extra guilt of what you allowed to come back into your space when you knew you really didn't want it. And that's the thing that a lot of people don't talk about. We are so enthralled in all this mind fuckery, but our common sense is always telling us we don't even want to be bothered. But our heart is so shattered. Our spirit has been so attacked. We think that we have to deal with or wait on the Hoover to give us some kind of justification. Come on now, I can't be the only one. I'm being honest. Because I know that I did it. I knew he was trash. I know he had showed his face in the very beginning of the discard. But I still was wishing that he would come and Hoover me again. And make me feel more validated than the person that he chose over me. Come on now. It becomes less about your self-worth and what you deserve. It becomes now a competition. But you're not competing for the narcissist's love. You're competing against yourself. And you're also competing against someone else that they're dealing with or whatever, who is going to have the same fate that you do. So now the new supplier is competing with them if they know or whatever, because they're grooming them that way. And you're competing for that Hoover or whatever to come back and make you feel some kind of way. But at the end of the day, guess what? You're setting yourself up for failure every single time because the narcissist is not looking at it the way that you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if I know what I'm talking about. So when you're in a situation where you're waiting on the Hoover, which is normal, don't let nobody take you wrong, and you need that validation, which it definitely is a reality. Anybody that says that don't know what they don't know what this shit is about. No, you're not crazy. You're not dumb. You're not stupid. You just been broken and, like I said, spiritual and everything else. But your mind is telling you this ain't it for you. And you know it. Most of the time we know it. God damn, I'm glad they're gone. But I just still need this something to let me know that they were wrong. Let me know that they're coming back to me. And this other situation was not better than me. See what I'm saying? That's our shit when it comes to that. But that, of course, they embed that in us, so we do exactly that. Attack our own selves. And pin us against people, the new supply, whatever. Not even, but now you know, but unbeknownst to you, they don't, the way they feel about you and how they feel about this person too. So there's two individuals, or maybe more, that are fighting for the same kind of tug of war of who's going to be this and who's going to be that. And nobody ever wins but the narcissist. Because he can sit back and laugh, or she can sit back and laugh and say, you see how everybody thinks I'm the prize? Am I lying, y'all? Come on now. It's deep. So if you're going through this, it's perfectly normal. Don't feel bad. Everything you're feeling is validated. But trust and believe when I tell you, you wanting that, I get it. But you're never going to get that. Nobody's going to ever get it. The only person winning that battle is the narcissist. Shit. It is what it is. I love you so much. Don't forget that shit. You're only battling against yourself, baby. You don't need validation from them or no one else. And that's what this journey is about. Finding real love for yourself. Because once you get it, you don't need validation from a narcissist or nobody else's sorry ass. Your sister love you so much. Bye.